Gong Show, the Pinnacle Podcast, Fridays. So we're having fun today.
Friday fun day.
Yeah, we don't have fun on any other days but Friday. It's a rule that we sort of don't.
It's more of a precept.
It's a precept. Yeah.
Precept.
Oh, well, so
Or
Troy.
a guideline, right?
More guideline than an actual rule. From
The
Pirates
only
of the
rule we
Caribbean.
have on our show is that there are no rules.
Ooh, curveball. Yeah, it's true. We do not have.
And if something funny happens, that's okay.
That is okay. Well, we'll try to edit it out though, so that we're not too cool. But
If it gets too out of hand, maybe, but
no,
we would like to leave the humor in, but it's got to be natural. It can't be forced.
Yeah. So basically on Fridays, we don't have a phone, do we? For Twitter feed Friday. Oh, we're working the kinks out, ladies and gentlemen. Working the kinks out. And by the way, we officially launch Monday. So you will hear this content. It will be put out on some of the platforms. But full disclosure, right now, we are just trying to put it out there so we see what's bad about it.
What's a checklist is what we have to do.
Well,
like,
sure.
what are the steps before we start? Because we were just scrambling this morning.
Well, what do you mean? I disagree. Troy, okay, that is not true. All we had to do, no, we are set up. Troy's.
That's right.
No, we're
I
set
up
up
to look good for all our listeners,
but
for the public.
And that's the thing is what I am not an expert in is understanding how to, like, we have a soundboard here and we have, software that I'm just not really familiar with as far as how to, like, actually adjust the audio and adjust the different video settings and all that type of stuff. But that is really, I think, all that we have left. So I don't know if this is going to sound very good, the quality of it, but we are working to fix that. But other than that, I mean, this is it. This is it, ladies.
Life is good. Life is good.
It is. And so with more snow coming,
I'd like to talk about something.
What's up?
Dan is putting on, and this is because all our listeners, all our fans have been asking for an event to meet us.
Yes.
And Dan is putting on a skating thing in his backyard.
Yeah.
He has a little pond, and we're going to have some hot cocoa. We're going to have some apple cider. And dip your beak in that a little bit, Dan. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
Well, I just have a few buddies coming over that are. It's really cool that we have a hockey rink in the backyard, and it's definitely longer than your Olympic-sized hockey rink. It's probably about the same width, but it's a lot of fun. It's huge, and it's kind of cool. So got some buddies coming over, and we're gonna try to do a little 3-on-3 tournament to try to get try to get the legs moving a little bit. But we got a snowstorm coming again, and so
unrelenting winter, the dog days of winter.
Well, yeah, and we were just talking about the ice dams, and quite frankly, those that got the ice dams fixed are in some good shape because you're just a matter of some small maintenance. But those without it, it's just going to be another 6 to 10 inches, they're saying, of stuff you're going to have to fight through, which is going to be, another inch or so of ice dam damage. And then
you can still get your ice dams looked at, folks.
Absolutely.
We have 10 quality contractors out there that we could refer you to. Everybody's busy, but we have some pulls, so feel free to reach out to us, and we will get you the names of some of these contractors and get you taken care of.
Absolutely. There's some people that are just looking to overcharge because they're so busy, and we have been able to sneak a few people in at some very reasonable rates, and so don't hesitate to reach out to us.
But getting back to your hockey event, that's fun. And speaking of hockey, the Minnesota Wild, they beat the best team in the NHL last night.
At home was one of the best home records in quite some time. Yeah, and I'll be honest, I did not watch the Wild game because I was watching the high school hockey tournament. And so we have that going on as well. And
aren't there usually snowstorms with the tournament? Isn't that kind of part of the tradition?
I don't know. I don't know that I don't pay attention to the weather, honestly, typically probably well enough to know. But I just know the high school hockey tournament for me was one of my far and away some of the fondest memories I ever had in high school growing up.
Did you play in the tournament?
Oh, yeah. No, I did not. No, we were not very good. But I believe my junior year, we had 6 of the top 12 teams in state were in our division. So it was not going to happen. In fact, that was the year that Centennial from our division won. And they shut out the entire tournament. Which
6 of the 12
historic.
teams,
and we were not good enough, and we were not even close to good enough. But also, Minnesota youth hockey is the best really in the country, and arguably some of the world. You're going to have pockets of Europe and a little bit of Canada, but otherwise, the Twin Cities youth hockey is it is definitely top of the world.
East around Boston, don't they have some good hockey too?
Again, some small pockets in Boston or some out eastern, and then you have some Chicago teams, but other than that, the elite youth hockey is here.
Creme de la creme.
We really are. State of hockey is really, that's more where it comes from, is our developmental phase, because we didn't have an NHL team for so many years and all that stuff. The Gophers have kind of fallen off. Some other Minnesota teams have come on, though, which is kind of cool. So
yeah, UMD,
Bemidji,
St. Cloud, Mankato, they're all up there every now and then.
Absolutely. So it's been a cool time for the hockey world. Unfortunately, the 10 hockey fans that are left in this country are excited, but unfortunately, hockey doesn't have a big following.
Soccer is going to take over hockey pretty soon.
Honestly, it is. Yeah.
Minnesota United, right?
There's more people coming towards the soccer and leaving the hockey.
Really?
And and
that's kind of tongue in cheek.
Well, no, absolutely. Soccer is obviously more international, but they're growing, and it didn't help that we didn't make the World Cup, but. If we had, there should have been even some more momentum there. But,
On to the next topic.
Yes, indeed. What do you got for us for Friday? What's fun? What's in the social media mind of Troy Thompson today?
Boy, man, you put me on the spot here, Dan. I think I go back to sports, fantasy baseball. I know you're in a fantasy baseball league with me this year.
Courtesy of Troy Thompson.
And you're going to probably lose just because you have the same mentality as a lot of the other players.
Early trash talk.
A few of our clients are in the league, and Chris Hammis is kind of like a little clone of you. So you guys are going to go at it, and I'm going to go the contrarian angle, and I'm going to scoop all the chips.
We'll see.
I'm very excited about that.
Troy's excied about his pitching.
It's all about the pitching. Nobody likes pitching
in the fantasy baseball. No, it's too commoditized. And actually, speaking honestly, there's a lot of talk, and I know this is way off tangent, but about different teams not using starters in the traditional fashion that they've always used them, and doing, I forget what they even call them, but having a guy kind of come in for the first and second inning.
Why not? Why do you have to go with tradition?
I'm not saying, but
I'm from there too. Like the relief pitcher, your stud relief pitcher, why does he only come in the ninth? If you're playing a good team and you're in a jam in the bottom of the third, bring your stud reliever in that.
We talk about momentum. It's all about getting off to an early start. There's nothing to say. Why not put some of your best
But they don't do it. They're all afraid. I
Well,
think somebody should turn it on its head and do a 180 on
Well, some
tradition.
of the higher name pitchers in the league did mention that they are not going to allow that on their day.
Yeah, because it's all about stats, right?
It's all about them. Exactly. Not about the win. It's about they want their name
Their
in the
whip,
right
their
lights.
ERA, their Ks, whatever.
The big dollar sign. Yep.
Even the relievers, they're not going to want to go in and not get a save.
Yeah. No, exactly. You're right. That's how they make their bacon.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, Fridays are just kind of free-for-alls as far as the Pinnacle Podcast
Let's
goes.
try to focus down on Pinnacle, though, real quick.
Yeah.
We still are looking for a salesperson in the $40,000 to $50,000 a year range that is hungry, that may not even have a college degree. We really don't care about that. If you have a good attitude, if you're teachable, and you're motivated and you show up on time, that's all it takes. We'll teach you the rest.
Absolutely, and that goes especially to our Facebook Live crowd out there. If you guys know of anybody that is looking for work, like Troy said, we're hoping to get in the 40 to 50 range for that person, and I think we're being conservative. This is a sales position, so it's all about what you can bring home, but you will have an incredible infrastructure, an incredible support team, and we should make it pretty easy to succeed. Is really the hopes, and it's a good place to be. I just have come over my year mark a little while back, and coming up on the year and a half, and boy,
momentum.
Yeah, it is all about momentum. It's been a fun ride, and Troy's built a great business, and I think together we can.
Yeah, we have together
open some doors.
We're all a team here. Our culture's great.
Yeah,
we work remotely when there's bad weather or whenever. We treat everybody like adults because we are all adults here. We're all here to do our job the best we can. We trust everybody here. But just going back to the salesperson, we have so many leads and so many people that do want us to help save them money. It's just a matter of having enough people in place to help those people.
Absolutely. I think we did approach maybe 200 leads probably last month. And that's good.
Yeah, I think it's 208.
208 leads. And we're blessed enough to not really be doing any outbound calling at this point. That's a lot of leads coming in. And so we need people to take all that on. And we're blessed to be in the situation that we are. So if you know of anybody, please do reach out. It will be a good opportunity for somebody, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so other than that, I'm just a little bugged about the snow, so that's kind of on my mind. And I think
I'm kind of excited. We have these huge mountains everywhere of snow, and it's only going to get that much bigger.
Yeah.
And why not just embrace it at this point?
Well, yeah, and if we included March 1st for February, if we would use the 29 days, we would have been the third snowiest February of all time, and that's I think 150 years worth.
In Minnesota?
Yeah.
I thought we were already the snowiest.
I don't think so.
It could have been the third snowiest month of all time because I know we were up there.
You're right. It was. I apologize. I'm over here giving out fake news stats. I apologize. You called me on it. No, that's a good call. The third snowiest month of all time. You're right. And it's a lot to shovel off of my beautiful ice rink.
You and I are both lucky enough to have townhomes, though, so we haven't had to really deal with the
shovel. Oh, don't get me started. I bought a townhome so that I would have people take care of this, and my place doesn't do anything.
They don't do it.
They're awful. It's honestly awful. Yep. And I don't complain. I'm not really a complainer, but it's like, you know what? For the money I pay you every month, like to literally mow the lawn and shovel, you'd think you'd at least shovel, and they don't. And I don't know. The plowing has been when they can get to it, and I know it's been busy and stuff. So well,
it's kind of like our clients right now with auto accidents. Even our top companies that everybody has heard of are backed up, and it's not necessarily only their fault. The body shops are all completely backed up. Everybody's backed up.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting into accidents. It very well could be because of the snow, but I think part of it is because of cell phone use.
Yeah.
People are on their phones. We get 2 or 3 rear-end accidents every single day, and it's kind of scary where we're in. And I really do hope we can get behind the no cell phone usage bill right now that's going through the
zero tolerance.
The Minnesota bill making representatives.
Yep, through the legislature they call it.
Legislation, that's it.
No, that's cool. But no, he's right. Distracted driving is a huge issue. And actually, to Troy's credit, that's something Troy made some bumper stickers a while back.
Everybody laughed at me.
Yeah, I know. We gave him a hard time about that. But to his credit, he takes it seriously, and it's a place of caring. Distracted driving ruins lives, and it is a serious issue. It's not something taken over serious, and that's cool that he does push that. So, so yeah, I think we'll wrap up. Anything else you got for us, Troy?
Let's have a great weekend. Let's finish Friday strong. I always am a little sad on Fridays because we don't get to come in and work with each other for a couple days, but Monday we'll be here soon enough.
Amen. Hope everybody has a great weekend. God bless. Stay tuned.